Okay, so today's home fitness workout is my 20-minute indoor walk stroke jog, a total body toning workout. So we are doing 30 seconds where you choose whether you walk or jog, and then 30 seconds of toning. It suits every single fitness level. Now this is from September's challenge, but it doesn't matter if you're not following that. You can come in and join in the fun. What we are using at the end though is a skipping rope. If you have one, grab one. If you don't panic, because I'm going to show you how to do it without anyway. And what we're going to be doing while we're toning today, we're going to be learning. I'm going to be going through some healthy lifestyle tips with you, because after all, knowledge is power. So if you haven't done a warm-up, hit the pause button, march on the spot for about 30 seconds. If not, we're ready to get straight into today's workout. Simple. We do 30 seconds where you either walk or do a light jog, and then we do 30 seconds of toning. You'll always see a quick preview of the move coming up. So first of all, 30 seconds, march on the spot or a light jog. So I'm going to go through some tips with you as well. So the first one is about carbs. Don't be afraid of carbs, especially slow burning complex carbs. These are good for your health. They're going to give you energy, and things like this are like pasta, rice, grains, buckwheat, rye bread, but obviously always don't go for the white, always go for the wholemeal brown variation. And remember, carbs give you energy, so don't be scared of them. Okay, 2 and 1. Now, this is the next move coming up. You can wait till the timer starts, so I'm just showing you. You've got 10 seconds to come into the position. I'm showing you 2 variations. One on the left is a little bit more for beginners because I'm not making the move as dynamic. So you're standing on one leg and you're going to drive that other leg up and pull the arms down. After 15 seconds, we're going to change and take that to the opposite leg. That's good. And throughout today's workout, the toning moves are always going to change. So today's going to fly by. You are going to feel amazing and you're going to get a really good workout. All right, we just got 10 seconds left of this move to go. Keep the tummy tight. This is really amazing at toning your abs and your arms, booty and thighs. 2 and 1. All right, perfect. So now you've got 30 seconds. Now you can march around the room, you can march on the spot, you can jog, star jumps, whatever. Now, for every pound of a muscle you gain, your body is going to burn approximately an extra 50 calories a day. So every day when you do your toning and your body is becoming more toned, just think of it. It's a great way for you then to be burning more calories daily. All right, let's go 2 and 1. All right, so your next toning move, this time now, we're going to focus on targeting through your waist. Now, if you're a beginner, follow me on the left. So you're standing feet together and you're going to keep your hips still, arms are bent, and you're just going to rotate from one side to the other. You're doing this for 30 seconds. If you want to do the harder one, go for doing that really light jump. So you're aiming on keeping more your shoulders straight, but you're twisting from the lower body. Both these moves here are working through the waist. The one on the right is a little bit more cardio. It's a bit more of a plyometric move. But this is where fitness, you work to the right intensity. There is no competition. No one is better than anyone else. It's all about you and your fitness journey. Okay, amazing. So you know what happens now? We got 30 seconds. March, jog, do a crazy dance, whatever you want. This is where we're just going to get that heart rate up again. So this is a really good one. Never skip a breakfast, because if you don't have your breakfast, guess what? Your metabolic rate is going to slow down by about 10%. So when people think, oh, I'm on a diet or I want to lose weight, I want to skip breakfast. No, it's the worst thing to do. So always have your breakfast. All right, let's go 3, 2 and 1. Amazing. So your next toning move, remember you've got 10 seconds where I'm showing you. You're going to do a squat and then a little kick. Now, if you don't like squats, don't squat too low. Follow me on the left and just do that gentle kick on there. If you want to work a little bit harder, follow me on the right and take it to a really deep squat and punch that arm out. So what we're doing here, we're combining upper and lower muscles, so we're getting a total body workout. And remember, as I said to you, every time you tone up, this is where toning is all part of weight loss, the whole thing. But remember, it's not just about weight loss. This is about you being healthy and fit in every aspect, you know, from mental well-being to energy levels, sleeping better, everything. 2 and 1. All right, that's good. So let's come back up. So again, you can march on the spot, march around the room, and this is a really good point. No matter how poor your current fitness level is, the minute you start, every second you are getting fitter and stronger. So if you're someone that is toned up here, that say has just had their 76th birthday, and you're like, you know what, I want to start doing a light bit of exercise, you'll follow me on the left, you are getting fitter. That's where it is so exciting, and that's where I love sharing this message. All right, so next toning move, this time we're going to go for punching up. So approximately go for doing 10 punches up, then you're going to go 10 in front. Again, if you're a beginner, follow me on the left. So just punch those arms in front, because obviously when you take them above heart level, you're working a lot harder. So this is where you work out at the intensity that suits you. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. Focus on keeping the hips still. Keep those tummy muscles pulled in tight. You're doing really well. And we've got last 10 seconds. And I said to you, today's workout is going to fly by. I think this is the one move we do repeat right at the end. All right, let's go 2 and 1. Okay, let's bring it straight back now. You've got your march. If you want to, you could do a little bit of light jogging on the spot. Land nice and softly. So just adding any type of movement into your daily routine can increase the level of your overall health and well-being. And my point here is, you know, even if it is that you're doing one of my quick 4-minute HIIT workouts, or if you're doing one of my jogging ones, walking ones, toning ones, or even if you just do a quick walk outside 10 minutes around the block, you are investing in your health and well-being. All right, that's good. So your next toning move, we are coming back doing a little bit of punching, and then we're going to do a drop down burpee. If you want to work harder on the right, if you're following me on the left, you're going to do a slight step back squat. So you punch for 4, and then you're going to either step those feet back, punch for 4, and then drop down. Okay, that's good. Doing really well. And if at any point you need to grab some water or you want a little bit of a rest, beauty of this is you can just hit pause, and I will just wait patiently. I will hold that position until you're ready to get going again. All right, that's good. And let's go last 5 seconds now. Let's keep that going. You're doing really well. 3, and take it 2 and 1. All right, so let's bring that back. So again, you can march around the room. If you're marching on the spot, then just make sure you land nice and softly. Now this is interesting. A lot of people don't realize this. Actually walking at a fast and brisk pace can almost, in fact sometimes, can burn more calories than jogging. And also when you're doing, if you're outdoors doing a really good power walk, because you take a wider range of motion through the legs and through the arms, you actually end up toning more muscles than you would if you were doing a light jog. All right, let's go 3, 2 and 1. So your next move coming up, this time we are going to do a side step. So if you're following me on the left, you're going to come into a very slight squat. You've got your arms bent in front, and you're just going to step from one side to the other. If you want the harder variation, just do tiny little jumps. Now remember, you are doing this for 30 seconds, so it's quite challenging. So if you need to, you can just pause and then start again. But let's just keep that going. You're doing really well. Let's sync now. You are over halfway on this one. Let's push that through. I'm going to count you down from the last 5 seconds. So keep focused, keep thinking of all those benefits. That's good. And let's get ready now. Last 5, take it 4, 3, 2 and 1. Well done. So let's bring it back. Now remember here, if you are doing the marching on the spot, just make sure that you've got that upper body posture so your shoulders are pulled back. And here's a fact for you. So if you want to lose 1 pound of body fat, you have to burn roughly 3,500 calories. But remember, as I said to you, the more toned your body is, and naturally you burn more calories. That's why with training, like doing HIIT workouts, that's where they can be so effective just in 4 minutes a day, because you increase your calorie burn for hours and hours afterwards. All right, so your next move, this time we've got a deep touchdown squat, then a kick out. You're going to do 15 seconds on one side, then 15 on the other. So you're going to squat down, touch the inside the heel and kick out. So if you're following me on the left, just take it a little bend and then kick the leg. If you're following me on the right, then you squat all the way down and kick that leg. That's good. Excellent. Well done. Let's just keep that going. And then we're going to change halfway through. All right, so now let's take that to the opposite leg. So the benefit here, we're doing 2 things. We're doing 2 planes of movement. So we're doing a lateral, and we're also doing what's known as sagittal. So we're coming down and then we're kicking out, and we're also doing a little bit of a rotational one known as transverse. All right, let's bring it straight back now. So muscle is 3 times more efficient than burning calories than fat is, even when at rest. So as I was saying earlier on, the 4-minute workouts, which I've got hundreds of literally on my channel, if you're short of time doing a 4-minute one in the morning, what happens is it has an afterburn effect known as EPOC, excess post-oxygen consumption. It basically means it raises your metabolic rate by approximately 35 calories an hour for up to 10 hours afterwards. So do your sums. That's 350 extra calories a day. All right, so your next toning move, here we've got the pendulum swing. Have your arms bent in front. If you want to do the beginner's one, follow me on the left. So, and not just beginners, if you don't like doing impact, a lot of people don't like jumping up and down, then just swing that leg from one side to the other. If you're doing it on the right, try and land nice and softly. So this one here is really lovely at shaping through the inside and outside of your thighs and also working through your abs, especially through your internal and external obliques. And let's go last 5 seconds from now. 4, take it 3, 2 and 1. All right, that's good. Let's bring that now straight back to that march or light jog on the spot. Remember, land nice and softly. And the best way to boost your energy level, which is even better and works faster than caffeine, is exercise. I cannot tell you enough. And trust me, as a trainer with over 25 years experience, when you are feeling tired, the best thing to do is always just do a quick workout. And again, I'm going to go back to my 4-minute ones, because if you're tired, the thought of doing a really long workout, you can think, oh, no way. But if you know it's just 4 minutes and you know how alive and energized you feel after a workout. Okay, so next move, you come into a wide plie squat, and then we're going to do, after 5 pulses, you do a jump in and jump out, and then do another 5 pulses. So start in that wide stance. If you're following me on the left, just do a pulse down, then reach the hands up to the ceiling. So just count yourself, go for 5 pulses. If you want the harder variation, just follow me on the right and go for doing the jump. Now, obviously, I'm talking loads today. If you want to come back and do this workout a second time, then you can just mute me, because you don't need to hear my voice. You can just put on some really fun music. You've got the timer, but it's really handy on this first one, just so you know you're doing the exercises with good form. All right, let's bring that straight back to that march or light jog on the spot. So this is really important. Your body actually moves in 3 different directions. So if you think about it, we've got sagittal. That's where you move forwards and backwards, all right? Then we also have got, actually, sagittal, funny enough, is where you go from side to side. Lateral is where you move forwards and backwards. And then we also have transverse. Now, that is where we do a rotation. And it's so important to always engage as many planes of motion as you can. All right, so this one, skater's lunge, one of my favorites here. Amazing move, this one. We're going to go for doing this again, 30 seconds. It's funny, I always get the sagittal and lateral so confused. But basically, to break it down while we're doing this, if you think about it, you can lift your arm in front, you can lift it out to the side, and you can also bring it across your body. So your body isn't just about moving forwards and backwards. And so many traditional workouts, especially stuff in the gym, is just about pushing weights forwards or backwards, or if you're just always walking or running. And that's where, like this move here, look at the different directions and angles you're working in. This is where we get that full body tone and sculpt. All right, that's good. So let's bring it straight back now for me. And again, just make sure you land nice and softly. And, you know, it's not just about toning and the inside your health and how your body works stronger, but it's also, think about it with your mind. And so many of us suffer with stress and anxiety, and that can really take the sparkle out of life, you know, and it happens to so many people. And that's why I promise you, if you do suffer with stress and anxiety, exercise is one of the best things you can honestly do. All right, so your next move coming up, this one here, we're going to do straight leg kicks, and we're going to take, so I call this one the windmill. And also, actually, if you're someone who's on here who hates lunges and squats, this is a really good alternative you can always do. And what I want you to focus on doing is keep that back straight, keep those ab muscles pulled in nice and tight for me. That's good. So you've got 2 options. So if you're beginner or fairly new to exercise, just stick with doing those knee bends. If you want a slightly harder variation, you always just follow me on the right. That's good. Doing really well. We've got last 5 seconds coming up now. 4, let's go 3, take it 2, and then 1. So we are halfway through today's workout and I told you it was going to fly by. All right, so let's go another 30 seconds now, march or jog on the spot. Now this is a really important thing to remember. When it comes to exercise, it's not about duration. The most important thing is to always be training at the right intensity. So you always want to do those little spikes where you are challenging yourself. It's a bit like anything in life. If we take the easy path, we're never going to get really where we want to. You know, you've got to challenge yourself. Intensity is really key. All right, so this is your next move coming up. We're going to do a backwards lunge. Now, if you don't want to do the full lunge, I want you just to do it so it's more like you're doing a little step back. Have your hands on your hips if you're following me on the left. So we're going to go 30 seconds. And if you're following me on the right, we're going to add this arm movement. So you're just squeezing those shoulder blades together. And also what's really good with this, we work through those core muscles as well. All right, that's good. So we've got last 15 seconds. And remember, again, if you need a water break, you can just hit that pause button. And let's just keep going. And let's get ready for those last 5 seconds. Take it 4, let's go 3, and then 2, and 1. All right, amazing, well done. So let's bring it straight back. And if you want to take it to that light little jog, remember you can jog on the spot, you can jog around the room. Now this is a really good thing. Think of your body as like one of those Russian dolls. You know those wooden things where you open them up, then there's a smaller size, smaller size. So with all my sculpting workouts and even today's workouts, what I'm doing is, because I'm targeting your muscles from loads of different angles, I'm going to trim you down all over so you slowly kind of come in. We're not going to build any bulk, and that's where I think it's really important, and that's where it's so essential that you do a mix of training. All right, so next move coming up, we are just going to do a deep side step on here. All right, so if you want to work a little bit harder, follow me on the right and see how low I'm going, so you stay nice and low. So it's like you're in a permanent squat position and you're just stepping from one side to the other. So that's where, when I said about the Russian doll, it's like we just go down a dress size, you know. But what is really important, and I would like to stress this, you know, let's not just think about body shape. Let's think about what you're doing inside your body. You're making your heart stronger. You're making your lungs stronger, your bones stronger, everything mentally for well-being. And also the other thing is, it's really important to always aim to stay at a healthy weight. Okay, so next one coming up, we're going to go for doing 30 seconds. And let's just take that to a light jog or march on the spot. Now, for all the girls doing this, it's really important to remember, always wear a good sports bra, even if you are a little tiny petite A cup, or if you're a bigger cup, always wear a sports bra. And the best way to tell if it's a good one, try it on in the changing rooms, do a few star jumps. If they jiggle around, it's no good. If they stay put, it's a winner. Okay, all right, and let's bring that up. Now we're going to just do these heel flicks. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Now what is important, again, just make sure you land nice and softly. You can do it where you're taking out the jump. And this one is also really nice. Gives the quads down the front of the thighs a nice quick little stretch. That's good. And let's just go last 20 seconds. Landing softly, doing really well. That's good. And just make sure, try and land as softly as you can. Let's get ready for those last 5 seconds. 4, take it 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so your next move coming up, this time now, we're just going to take that straight back to a light jog or march on the spot. Now this is a really good tip. If you want to measure yourself, if you're assessing weight loss, and then the best thing to use is use a tape measure. Step away from the scales, they can be so misleading, and always make sure that you use that tape measure in the same spot. Now if you've got a narrower waist, then always do it where your waist is narrower, or if not, simply always do it in line with your belly button. And I would say to measure once a week, every 7 days. Okay, so next move is, we're going to go for doing a deep squat and a step back. If you're following me on the left, you're just going to squat down and then squeeze up. You don't have to take that squat too low. And remember, it's always important, if you're doing a squat, never let those knees come over the line, the toes. Keep it controlled. If you're following me on the right, you keep the arms bent, step that foot back. And again here, we're working through your abs, we're working through the thighs, working through the bottom. Doing really well. Let's get ready for those last 10 seconds. And I'm going to count you down for the last 5, and let's go 5, take it 4, go 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so let's get ready. We're going to bring it straight back. So you know what it is, 30 seconds, march, jog, star jumps, whatever you want to do. And then this is a really good point. If you are a apple shape, that just means simply that your waistline tends to be kind of wider perhaps than your shoulders and your hips. So if you are a typical apple shape, I do have a plan for that on my website, but what you want to do is focus on increasing your metabolism so you burn off more fat that you hold around the tummy, and you want to do a lot of oblique training, so it just means then we can focus on drawing in those waist muscles. All right, next exercise, we're going to go for doing those punches again. Now we did do this at the beginning, but we are near the end of today's workout, so let's keep that focused. You've got, if you want to work harder, punch it for 10 punches up above. That's good, keeping that going. And then you can, if you want to, then do 10 punches in front, or you can just keep that going where you're punching them up nice and high, or simply punch that out in front as I'm doing on the left. Key thing, both of them, make sure your knees are slightly bent, your tummy is tight, so you're working through those abs as well. And let's get ready for those last 5 seconds, and 4, take it 3, go 2 and 1. All right, let's bring that straight back now. 30 seconds, march around the room, on the spot, high knees, a light jog, star jump, crazy dancing. So if you are a pear shape, that means your hips, are wider than your shoulders. And as a trainer, I would always say to a pear shape to start to kind of streamline around the hips and thighs. So again, you'd want to be focusing on using those 3 planes of motion, which we've talked about earlier: lateral, sagittal and transverse, to really tighten around that area. All right, and nutrition wise, lots of fat burning herbs and spices are really good, things like ginger, cinnamon, and you can add those to snacks, cereals. So your next move coming up, we are going to go for doing, so it's a side lunge. And again, if you want to take it a little bit harder, follow me in the main one, so you're taking it really low and reaching that across. Good, and let's just go last 15 seconds. If you're following me on the top, so don't take it as low, and remember that's a really key thing for intensity. The range of motion, you could go from standing up to kind of coming really low. That's going to be harder than if you're just gently stepping that leg out to the side. Okay, let's bring that straight back now. We are nearly finished today, so let's keep that focus. So remember, you could alternate with 10 seconds high knees on the spot, or 10 seconds where you're marching it. And just so you know, I have got also my 4-week belly fat plan. So if that's an area that you're wanting to lose weight from, because remember, I see so many products out there promising crazy things. You have to do 4 things. There is no way you can just do it just by doing one exercise. You've got to do the cardio, you've got to look at nutrition, you've got to look at toning, and you've got to look at sleeping as well, making sure you get enough sleep. All right, so we have got skipping. Now, if you've got that skipping rope, grab it. If you haven't, don't panic, because simply mimic skipping. So you can still, if you want to, follow me on the right, jump the feet up and just mimic the arm movement. If you don't want to do the high impact, follow me on the left, just march it, but then this is really good for the arms. That's it, excellent, well done. And just keeping that going. And the whole thing with fitness is about lots of different components. It's about stamina, it's about endurance, it's about flexibility, it's about balance, it's about agility, motor skills, coordination. It's about so many things. All right, let's bring that straight back now. 30 seconds. And also, if you are someone who perhaps has struggled with your weight and struggled with different diets, and you're a plus size, then I have a 4-week plan which is specifically designed so it really helps with the right exercises, because I think there are so many programs out there that are written by people that know nothing about fitness but everything about internet marketing, so it's always important to follow the right plan. Okay, so well done. That is your workout complete, and I bet you feel absolutely amazing. Now, if you need to, hit the pause button and grab some water. If not, I'm going to get straight into doing a full stretch workout with you. But first of all, big high five. Well done for doing that. So first stretch, let's take that heel back. Feel that stretch through the back of the lower leg. So we're just feeling that through the calf muscle. Holding that there, and really well done with today's training. It was a long session, so I hope you enjoyed it, but remember, shorter workouts can be just as effective because it's about intensity. All right, that's good. So I'm just showing you here, these are all my different plans, video ebooks that I've got available on my website. So this one here, the last one was the apple shape, so that's all about the abs. That one was pear shape, so that one tends to be more about toning through the bottom and through the thighs, helping slim down those areas. Then I've also got the Lazy Girls one. So this is a really fun one. They are 12 super quick fat burning workouts. It's a really fun one because you click on the videos, you click on the TV remote control, and it takes you straight through to that workout, and they're all under 5 minutes. So let's go straight back to doing that hamstring stretch. And the reason people get results is they find with me, they find the workouts that suit them. So if you like quick workouts, you do those. If you like the walking ones, you do those as well. And then if you're away traveling, I even have one, so it's all different workouts you can do in your hotel room and how to make healthy food choices while you're away. And let's just feel that stretch through the back of the upper thigh. Then I've also got one which is more of a guide. So if you're heading off to university and you want to know, perhaps you're new to like healthy cooking, then it's got some really student-friendly healthy meals, or perhaps your daughter, or you know someone that's going off to uni. And this is a big one, confidence. You know, every woman, in fact every man, we all deserve to feel confident. And the truth is, confidence is down to us. So this one is also about mentally, how to take control and believe in yourself more. Okay, that's good. And then just taking that to the opposite leg. And that last character, that was Mandy. She's going through the menopause, and this one is Kim. She's a bikini workout. I've literally got so many different cardio characters, but just head to my website. There is something there for everyone, and I'm so excited what I've got coming for you. Beginning of October, I've got a Get Glamorous book. It is going to be all about how to eat the right foods for your skin and hair. And this is good actually if you know anyone that's disabled, or perhaps they're recovering from an injury, then I've got a well-being plan. So it means if they're having to do seated exercises, because for me as a trainer, it's important to include absolutely everyone. Okay, that's good. So this is a really nice inner thigh stretch. Holding that there. And then well done, that's good. And you'll find the more you do these stretches, the more flexible you'll become. Let's just take those arms behind. And as I said to you, and I do send all my video ebooks, all the plans, it's never just one thing, it is a combination. You've got to look at clean eating, you've got to look at motivation, you've got to look at determination, you've got to look at commitment. But you know, the best thing is, think of it like this. Every single time you do a workout, not only are you getting slimmer, you're getting more sculpt, more toned, your mental health is going to be better, your bones are going to be stronger, your heart is going to be stronger, you are going to be stronger and healthier for your family and your loved ones. Health, I promise you, is the best investment. It is better than investing money into an expensive handbag. Trust me, the older you get, the more you realise how valuable your health is. All right, well done. So let's feel that nice stretch through the back of the upper arms. So that has been a real lecture from your trainer. I have not stopped talking. I wonder how many words. It does actually tell me how many words per minute. I will find out how many in this video when I load it up, and I'll put it in the comments. But well done. Do grab some water. And if you liked today's workout, then please definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you've got any questions for me as your online trainer, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're following September's challenge, then come back tomorrow because we're going to have another workout. It's going to be a really fun challenge, this. And what I wanted to do is really, in a way, just provide you with a real variety of different workouts. So you've got loads to choose from moving forwards. But as said, well done. If you're not, then definitely subscribe. And also, if you like this, then hit that share button, share it on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and talk about it on Instagram. And then, as said, any comments, and let me know. And then I'll see you again tomorrow.